Good day, everyone. Just wanted to reach out very quickly, and you can see the topic of my talk today is defense doesn't win championships. And I'm hoping that I do have some sports fans here on the call because you might be wondering, well, what does this mean? Defense doesn't win championships. So, what I wanted to share with you is that for any one of you who's ever followed sports, imagine if you were to put two flawless defenses on the field and let them play. So let's say it's football and all the players, all 11, including the goalkeeper, are playing only defense. And the same thing is being played on the other side. It's very likely that unlikely that anybody's going to score. We've seen it in our own cricket when our own top batsmen really, when they go on the defensive, they could basically be defending for 5 days straight, and then you end up with a draw. And in that case, there is no other option than for both teams to basically lose, because that's the situation that they're going to be in when they both play defensive. Nobody is going to be able to win because nobody's scoring, right? Nobody is on the offense. In business, playing defense may make sure that your competition doesn't get your top customers, but the only possible result that you arrive with as well, and that anybody else arrives at, is the lowest possible result for anyone. Right? So just like that in business as well, you end up with a draw. Nobody wins. Nobody is better off. So as I mentioned to you, offense is really the only way to score, to actually get some points in this game and to actually win the game as well. And this is whether it's football, whether it's cricket, whether it's business. Scoring points is actually what allows you to win, not playing to avoid losing, right? And that's sometimes what I recognize, and especially in this time, when it's very very pressing time for businesses. I see many of them are playing defense, and some of them, it didn't even take COVID, it didn't even take all the other issues that Guyana is facing right now. They were playing defense all the time, just making do with the couple of customers that they have, not really pushing out, not making sure that everybody else knows what they're capable of. And every business, any sports team, they can do a lot better, right? And defense doesn't really bring it out. Yes, of course, we need balance. We need some people to play defense, but only defense is not going to really help. And in sports especially, it's always that way. Scoring points wins you the game. But the really funny thing about business is that business isn't a win-lose game, right? For example, in a business, if one business scores 100 and the other business scored 90, both teams still benefited. They both win. They both made positive impacts for their customers and their employees. But if they play defense and they end up at 0-0, then both of them get no benefit. They both lose. Think about it. When you see businesses are going out there and they're pitching, if you look at Shark Tank, for example, they're pitching. Not It doesn't mean that just the one who got the biggest deal is the winner. There are multiple people who go on that show and also win. So you have to make sure that even if you in business, if you come in second, you still end up getting significant benefit. It's not that you lose. It's not that you score 0. So what they do have is the option to actually win more, right? But they don't lose. So what I wanted to leave with you is that business is a game. The critical difference is one that makes it possible for business to actually be a win-win game, and that also makes it likely that playing defense when you are in business can only end badly, because the organizations that are playing offense are actually scoring more and can come in way ahead. So I just wanted to give you some, my thoughts on that so that you can think about it. How are you playing life right now? If you are in business, if you're at the organization, are you playing defense at the moment or are you playing offense? For you as an individual, if you playing defense means you're just sitting at home hoping that everything stays the same, cutting back on everything, instead of figuring out what can you do to bring value to the market, what can you do to really step up your own game. Because not because you're winning, because you are moving forward means that somebody else is losing. If they were to follow you and also start playing offense, they themselves can also have a better outcome. So thank you very much for being here. If this message really resonates with you, I would encourage you to share it with portions who need to understand the difference between playing defensively and playing offensively so that they can make a choice of where they would really like to be in life. Take care.